Hey, my name is Jamie Adams, and I just want to share my story with you guys. Um, my mom had me when she was 17. My dad wasn't really around much of my life, and from an early age, I pretty much doubted any kind of fairy tale that my mom told me, whether it was Santa Claus, a tooth fairy, even God. I had doubts that He existed, even as a young child. I didn't really grow up in church. I got dumped off at a few VBSs growing up, and I remember raising my hand that I wanted, Jesus to come into my heart and save me. But obviously, at a young child, at a young age, I didn't really, not that I didn't mean it, but I just kind of didn't really know what I was getting myself into. So pretty much other than that, we didn't start going to church until I was like 8. And even then, like, I just really hated it. Like, my mom was dragging me there every morning. In fact, I started doing started sitting in like the nursery just so I didn't have to go to service and listen to the preacher preach. I was just doing anything I could to get out of it. And then when I was like 13 or so, just getting to the youth group, like I was just kind of like having this persona that everybody thought I was like this good Christian kid. When in my heart, like I was having trouble dealing with my dad. He was about to get out of prison. And I went and visited him a lot. I was really excited about seeing him. He ended up not even showing up to my 13th birthday right after he got out. So like, I was just in a really rough time in my life. And then I went to this big youth conference called Ford down in Free Chapel. It's in Gainesville, Georgia. And the preacher, his name was Jensen Franklin, pretty much said something along the lines of, God may have taken your father out of your life because he didn't want you to be like him. But you have a heavenly Father that loves you and that cares for you. But even then, it was just like, yeah, God might have taken him out of my life, but why do you have to do it to me? Like, what did I deserve? Like, why did I deserve that in my life? So automatically, I was just kind of wrote it off. I was like, yeah, that guy makes sense, but still not for me. So fast forward another year. I was in ninth grade. I was in a pretty bad car accident, and I was pretty much lucky to walk out of it. And from then, I was just kind of like, man, if I would have like died that day, like I would have been spent the rest of my life in hell. Like all of a sudden, like this stuff started clicking in my head, and I was just like, all right, I need to get this right. So that night or the next Sunday, I went and talked to my pastor at my church at the time, and just kind of like, listen, I want to be serious about my relationship with God, and I want to be serious with my relationship. Like I really just want to be real for once. And then so from then, just like everything in my life started like coming together. It's like it made sense. Like it doesn't matter that I didn't have a dad because I do have a heavenly Father that loves me. And it's just like I can see God like evident in so much of my life, from like moving from Georgia, like moving here, just everything. Just it's really great to just like see how God's really worked in my life, and it's just like I know that I'm saved because just like so much like I can just see His hands like putting together my life, and just like the conviction that He gives me when I do things that are wrong. But yeah, that's pretty much it.